Welcome back, Jebel. In this tutorial, we are going to begin programming your app. So at the moment, we have got a app home screen with our title, and we've got some buttons that when we click on, will play the joke, and the second button we click on will tell you the answer to the joke. Okay, so before we go onto our block section, which is here, we're just going to do one more thing in design. We're going to add a special component called the text to speech, and that will turn text into speech. So it will read a line of text and it will play it through the speaker as sound. Okay, so under add component, you need to type in TEXT and then TO, and that will bring up the component text to speech. So I've searched for text to and it's come up with that. So what you do here is you just drag that and drop it onto your app. Now this is an invisible component basically. You'll see when you drop it, it will appear. Let me just try that again. Yeah, there you go. It's appeared at the bottom here. You don't see it on the app, it's just in the background, and then you'll use it to program your app. So now we're going to go over to our blocks and begin programming. So click on blocks. And now what we're going to do is when we press on our joke 1, it's going to play, well, it's going to tell a joke and then transfer it into sound. So what we need to do is first click on the joke 1 button. Now this is at the point you realize that you should have named your buttons properly. So go back to your design. Now look, click on my joke 1. Can you see I've called it joke 1 button? Okay, that's important because when I go onto my blocks, I click on the component here, joke 1 button. And when you click on it, you see you've got some blocks, a bit like Scratch, and you can drag and drop these onto the block area, and you can remove them by dragging them onto the bin down here. So let's try that again. So I'll go into my joke 1 button. So I'm looking for when joke 1 button click. Okay, I'm going to drag that in here. Okay, this is a control block. Okay, so when the button is clicked, whatever's in here will happen. And what we're going to do here, we are going to use the sound block, the one we dragged across, the text to speech. So we click on text to speech, and we're going to choose in text to speech call. Okay, so I'm drag that onto here. And I'm going to place that inside my when joke 1 button click. So it's saying here, when I press the button, do text to speech, call, speak, and here it says text. Okay, and can you see it's written in there, hello. Now if I go back to my design and I click on preview, now when I click on joke 1,
Hello.
Can you hear that?
Hello.
He says hello, and that is basically under the blocks, whatever's written in here, it will change into speech. So if I say, what is green and goes up and down? Okay, so there's my new text. What is green and goes up and down? So if I test that, go to design, click on preview, and then I press my joke 1.
What is green and goes up and down?
And there you go. And now, okay, so that's the joke, and now I need obviously my answer. So I go to blocks. Now, this time I need a new button, my second button, which is answer 1 button, joke 1 button. Click on there, it's answer 1 button. So let's go to answer 1 button. There's my answer 1 button. I click on that, and I drag in when answer 1 button clicked. And again, I need a text to speech, the same one. In text to speech, I changed the hello to a P in a lift, and there's my answer. So go back to my design, click on my preview, then I can click on joke 1.
What is green and goes up and down? A P in a lift.
And there you go, and there's my answer button. So my answer button plays this text, oops, and my joke button plays this text, and this is how you create text to speech and enable it when a button is pressed. What you can do now is carry on adding a few more jokes, a few more buttons, a few more rows onto your app, and you can have yourself a working app, your Joke Me app. Try that and see how you get on. And take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial.